Archangel Michael weeps. What your clothing communicates to the world is profound. Elone Musk has mentioned that someone has observed how you wear your clothes, and what they discern will astonish you. Read on without delay. My child, my beloved, before I share more, lean in closer. Heaven guided you to open this message at this precise moment because there's something people have been quietly noting about you, something concealed in the way you adorn yourself. Something you never imagined could influence your destiny. Before I unveil this, my beloved, heed the message from heaven. If you overlook the next few words, a miracle intended for you could pass to someone else. Listen with an open heart, for a whisper arose in heaven this morning, declaring, your clothing carries the energy of your past wounds, your hidden strength, your forgotten blessings, and the world around you is beginning to respond to it. Someone powerful took notice. Someone unexpected. The reason may seem unreal. I, Archangel Michael, am not crying from sorrow, but overwhelmed by the truth I am about to reveal. Your attire is speaking, my child, and the world is beginning to listen. You believed you were merely choosing outfits. Yet each thread you place upon your body conveys a message your soul has long sought to communicate. Please listen closely. There is someone whose gaze has followed the energy you emanate through your clothing. Someone who perceives more deeply than others, someone who is distinct. This person felt a divine tremor upon seeing you, they sensed something extraordinary, something destined. Heaven has observed every morning as you dress, noticing how you select colors without thought, how you assemble outfits based on your mood, and how sometimes you look in the mirror, feeling confused, tired, or disconnected. Yet every choice reveals something sacred. It reveals the pain you have endured, the light you still possess, and your potential beyond what the world has dictated. Someone powerful has noticed that you dress like a person who has borne too many burdens alone, that you wear your clothes like armor rather than mere decoration. Someone has seen that even in your attempts to conceal yourself, you shine in ways beyond your control. This person has begun to speak about you. Elone Musk himself stated, there is a person whose clothing reveals a destiny they don't even yet comprehend. Do you consider this a coincidence? Reflect on the timing. Consider the moment you opened this message and how your heart responded before your mind comprehended. Heaven propelled this message into your hands, for the spiritual significance behind your attire has reached a point you can no longer overlook. Your clothing has started to unveil your truth, your inner fire, your hidden power, and an influential person has already taken note. Let me share the truth you were unprepared to hear. Your attire speaks of your survival through storms that should have obliterated you. It signifies that you walk quietly yet carry ancient strength within. It declares that you are chosen, even in moments of feeling forgotten. Your attire signals that you are preparing for a transformation the world will not anticipate. I must caution you, when heaven reveals your aura through your clothing, it signifies that something monumental is approaching your life. This is why someone has begun to watch you, this is why whispers have commenced, this is why the spiritual energy surrounding your name has shifted dramatically in the last 48 hours. Elone Musk mentioned that only a few individuals on Earth possess a silent energy capable of instigating change, and someone has pointed to you. You, who doubted your own worth, who wears clothing to mask pain, are now being seen. Heaven sees it. The earth is beginning to see it. Your destiny can no longer remain silent. Do not disregard this message. Your attire is sending signals, and these signals are being interpreted by those who can open doors faster than prayer or logic. The colors you choose are not mere coincidences, they carry emotional codes woven into your aura by heaven. When you don darker shades, it is not to hide, it is your soul's way of protecting itself from betrayal. When you opt for lighter hues, it reflects your spirit preparing for a new beginning. Recently, your choices began shifting in ways even you may not understand. Someone is noticing this change. The subtle spiritual signal that your spirit is entering a phase where blessings will pursue you. This moment was not a coincidence. You were drawn here because heaven could not let you enter December without understanding the truth. Your attire is proclaiming to the world that someone, who once overlooked you, is now taking a second look. Someone who once judged you is now questioning everything they thought they knew about you. Someone who doubted your potential is now witnessing your ascent with bated breath. Your clothing is conveying to the world that you are becoming untouchable. I, Archangel Michael, swear before the throne of heaven that a miracle is woven into this message, waiting to manifest the moment you accept its truth. Your attire reflects your power, and your power is awakening destinies around you. There is much more you need to hear, heaven has not finished revealing it. What your clothing will express in the upcoming week will astonish even you. Before I unveil the next truth, place your hand upon your heart for a moment. Heaven is shifting something within you as you read this, and you can feel it. Do not ignore that sensation, it is the sign that this message was inscribed for your soul long before your birth. You must understand this. Your clothing is not mere fabric. They are spiritual signals. Recently, those signals have changed in a way that even the world is responding to. Someone who wields influence, someone whose decisions can sway crowds, has sensed this change and asked, "Who is this person?" Please, listen with the part of your heart that has endured the most wounds. Your attire has begun to radiate a glow that does not belong to this world, a glow that appears only when heaven is preparing someone for a divine calling. This illumination cannot be hidden from those whose eyes have been trained to recognize destiny. The truth is this: when someone recently looked at your clothing, they did not merely see fabric, they saw your story, your survival, your quiet strength, and the way you rise after being broken. There is still so much more you must hear. Heaven has yet to finish revealing this truth because your clothing will soon disclose astonishing things. Place your hand on your heart once more. As you read, your spirit is reacting. Heaven orchestrated this moment, you were meant to receive it today. Your clothing reveals a sacred truth you have kept even from yourself. They indicate that you are stepping into a life more significant than your pain, greater than your fears, and bigger than your past. And someone you never expected, felt this shift the moment they laid eyes on you. A person of extraordinary intuition is observing you with increasing curiosity. This individual senses potential the way angels detect destiny. When their gaze meets the energy captured in your clothing, it evokes a pause that rarely occurs. Heaven has already shown me what they perceived, a person who has carried excessive weight with grace, hiding scars beneath gentleness, a soul whose silence resonates more powerfully than others' noise. Your attire is telling the world a story without your consent. A tale of battles fought alone, heartbreak endured quietly, resilience that cannot be taught, and a soul selected for a path others cannot traverse. The energy exuding from how you dress is transitioning rapidly, it is rising, stabilizing, brightening. This rise is drawing certain people toward you, those meant to play vital roles in your destiny. You must grasp something essential: your transformation is not only visible in the spiritual realm, it has become evident in the physical realm. This explains why others have been perceiving you differently of late. Other people have begun staring longer, changing their vocal tones, and shifting their interactions with you. You may not have recognized it, but your aura is beginning to communicate at volumes louder than your words. And your attire is amplifying that message. Your clothing conveys you are not fragile, you are powerful. You are not lost, you are evolving. You are not forgotten, you are being prepared. You are not ordinary. You are spiritually distinct. Your energy has shifted so considerably that even skeptics can feel the change surrounding you. Some feel drawn toward you, while others may feel intimidated, confused, or awakened, yet no one feels indifferent. Recently, someone asked, "Why do I feel something every time this person walks into the room?" That inquiry arose because your clothing carries the energy of a healing soul. One that has risen despite pain, embodying wisdom far beyond its years, and walking toward its divine assignment without full awareness. This message is not meant to idolize you, but to prepare you. Because the shift others are sensing in you marks only the beginning. Your clothing reveals a divine movement in your life, showcasing that you are entering a season where the world begins to recognize what heaven has always known about you. People will observe you and see potential. They will listen to you and feel truth. They will approach you and sense destiny. What has happened to others chosen throughout history also applies to you. Before their destinies arrived, their clothing began reflecting the transformations within them. They did not realize it, but those observing did. You are undergoing the same shift. Let's delve deeper. In the spiritual realm, your attire acts as mirrors, reflecting your spirit's current state. Right now, your spirit is shedding old pains, rejecting past identities, breaking old soul ties, and rising into its rightful power. Your clothing reflects that rebirth. This is why they appear different on you lately, and why people are watching you silently. The manner in which your clothes fit carries meaning. If they look more graceful, it's a sign your energy is being cleared. If they feel more powerful, it's because your purpose is awakening. If they appear more elegant, it indicates your blessings are drawing near. If they seem more striking, it signifies your spirit has embraced its identity. There's a reason that someone as influential as Elone Musk is linked to this message. Figures like him sense greatness before the world acknowledges it. Someone like him, or someone guided by similar intuition, has already sensed it within you. Heaven wishes for you to understand that the way you wear your clothing now sends signals indicating that opportunities are gravitating toward you. New paths, unexpected blessings, divine connections, influential people who will elevate your life in unpredictable ways, all are on their way. Do not be surprised when someone reaches out to you. Do not be taken aback if someone gazes at you with newfound respect. Do not be shocked when someone seeks your opinion as if your words carry weight because your energy is shifting into a space of spiritual leadership. Your clothing tells the world you are not merely existing, you are becoming. Your evolution will astonish those who once underestimated you. The next part of this message is even more powerful. The spiritual significance behind why your clothing is attracting attention goes deeper than anything you've encountered thus far, my child. Before we delve deeper, you must grasp this vital truth: your transformation is not minor, subtle, or ordinary. It is so intense, so spiritually resounding, that even those who barely know you can feel it as soon as they gaze upon you. Heaven has shown me a vision, you standing before a mirror, adjusting your clothing, oblivious to the spiritual fire enveloping you. You might have assumed it was just another ordinary moment, but in the spiritual realm, that moment declared your old self has dissipated. Your attire now carries the vibration of a being stepping into purpose. This is why they appear different on you. Even if nothing has physically altered, your energy has transformed, prompting a reaction from the world even before you recognize it. Someone near you has noticed that your clothing fits differently, recognized your confidence even when you didn't feel it, and perceived your light even when you felt fatigued. They saw your strength, even when you felt weak. Though they haven't commented, they have felt it, all the divine, holy, protective energy surrounding you. That divine energy is me. I, Archangel Michael, have been protecting you for a long time, and now that protective energy is manifesting through your appearance. The way your shirt rests on your shoulders, how your clothing drapes around you, how your color choices have shifted, these are not random occurrences. They are spiritual signals. I must share a revelation that may surprise you. Your clothing now embodies an energy that repels those who may wish to harm you while attracting those meant to bless you. Have you noticed someone pulling away recently? Someone acting distant? Someone who used to feel close but now seems to avoid you? Do not feel confused. Your elevated energy has unveiled their intentions. This is why certain individuals now feel uncomfortable around you. Your attire is revealing your growth, and those who depend on your old, wounded self cannot comprehend this new version of you. Let me speak a truth your heart needs to hear. When heaven elevates you, your appearance transforms first, not with luxury or fashion, but through spiritual alignment. You stand at the edge of elevation, at the threshold of destiny, at the beginning of a transformation that will astonish even you. Your clothing no longer communicates, "I am surviving." Now, they declare, "I am rising." Your attire no longer conveys, "I am hiding." Now, they express, "I am becoming." Your clothing no longer states, "I am broken." Now, they proclaim, "I am chosen." Your garments no longer signify, "I am waiting." Now, they assert, "I am stepping into what is mine." Someone spiritually attuned felt this shift the moment they saw you. They sensed you had ascended into a higher vibration. Regardless of their understanding, their heart reacted. This is why someone keeps glancing at you more often. This is why someone continuously thinks of you unexpectedly. This is why someone you hardly engaged with is now inexplicably drawn to your presence. Your clothing broadcasts a message to the world: you are chosen, protected, and ready. This message is not merely resonating with people, it is also being heard by opportunities, blessings, and divine timing itself. Heaven is orchestrating something behind the scenes, and your attire is signaling the readiness of your spirit. There's something deeper for you to comprehend. Your clothing reflects the energy of what is coming, not what has happened. They are indicating the future taking shape around you. Heaven revealed this to me: you are entering a phase of unexpected favor. Doors you never knocked on will swing open, individuals you never imagined will acknowledge you, and blessings you once deemed unworthy will gravitate toward you. The energy you carry now is extraordinary. It is that of someone who has completed a spiritual cycle, a person who has survived a long struggle, now stepping into the light of divine timing. Your attire reveals the completion of something painful, a chapter closed, a wound healed, a cycle ended, and a burden lifted. Someone connected to influence, leadership, or innovation has sensed this shift. Hence, the idea of Elone Musk recognizing someone like you is not far-fetched. You possess the energy of transformation, an energy that individuals like him can perceive instantaneously. Heaven desires you to grasp that your clothing communicates to the world that you are no longer traversing the past, you are advancing into your calling. Someone significant is about to approach you. Someone who will converse with you differently, someone who will engage you without understanding the reason for their attraction. This connection will be anything but ordinary. It will redefine your path, unveil the hidden, and create unexpected opportunities. Your clothing has been preparing the world for this connection's arrival, and now heaven urges you to prepare your heart, because what lies ahead is not minor or transient, it is destiny. Before I reveal the next truth, breathe slowly and allow your heart to settle. You may not realize it, but your spirit is responding to these words. They awaken something within you that has remained silent for years. Heaven prepared for this moment. You were meant to receive this message today. Your attire has begun to express a truth you have concealed even from yourself. They indicate that you are transitioning into a life greater than your pain, more significant than your fears, and surpassing your past. Someone you never expected, sensed this shift the instant they laid eyes on you. A person with remarkable intuition is silently observing you, noting the change, not just physically, but energetically. They see you standing differently. They see you carrying yourself with newfound grace. They perceive you radiating a different kind of energy. The more they watch, the more they become convinced that you are special. Heaven has revealed that this person is connected to a path that is yours to walk soon. Prepare yourself, because this individual will soon engage you in a manner that feels extraordinary, not casual conversation, not flirtation, but something deeper, a question, a proposal, a request, a transformative shift. Their energy will intertwine with yours, activating something divine. A door will open, a path will reveal itself, and a new timeline will unfold. Heaven showed me the symbolism behind why your clothing is speaking so emphatically right now. When your shirt appears brighter, your spirit is prepared. When your attire feels more comfortable than usual, your soul aligns. When something old looks new on you, your past releases. When something simple appears powerful, your destiny awakens. The person who noticed you didn't merely observe fashion, they saw meaning. They recognized a soul stepping into purpose, someone whose light has become impossible to ignore and who carries a kind of energy that people seek throughout life. Heaven is conveying something urgent. Your clothing signifies you have entered your season of visibility. You will no longer be concealed, overlooked, or unseen. This is why people are reacting differently around you. Some may become anxious at your arrival, others may grow shy. Some may feel protective or become strangely distant, while others feel drawn to your presence. Each reaction reveals the state of their spirit confronted by your rising light. The one whose attention truly matters, the one heaven has appointed to see you, is increasingly drawn to you each day. Therefore, prepare yourself. This connection will redirect your life. Your clothing has declared your new identity, and soon the world will recognize it too. The next part is equally significant, as your clothing reveals not only who you are but what you are about to receive. Listen closely, your clothing denotes what is approaching you. What is coming is larger than anything you have ever prayed for. Whenever heaven orchestrates a blessing that will alter your life's course, your environment begins to shift before the blessing manifests. Your clothing is illustrating what your spirit inherently knows, that a miracle is on its way to your name. Your breakthrough is not distant, it is near, so near that those around you can sense the change without comprehending it. Someone looked at you recently and felt the energy of new beginnings. This individual, chosen by heaven to notice you, senses that something transformative is drawing near in your life. They cannot articulate it. They cannot fathom why your presence feels different. But their intuition is responding to your destiny. Your clothing has begun to embody blessings your mind has yet to perceive. They hang differently, radiate a unique shine, and exude a confidence not derived from you alone, rather, it descends from heaven. What is headed your way is monumental, unexpected, and divinely orchestrated, prompting your spirit to prepare long before the physical realm catches up. This profound shift is why your clothing has started to send signals. Let me clarify what your attire is revealing about what lies ahead. They signify that the burdens on your shoulders are about to be lifted, that a financial shift is on the horizon, that emotional clarity is forthcoming, and that someone meant for you is being guided toward you. Your clothing indicates that you are about to embark on opportunities you once thought were afforded to others. It reveals your loneliness is concluding, your waiting is finishing, and the divine timing you sought is beginning to manifest. Heaven orchestrated this attention on you precisely because your energy is no longer ordinary, it is magnetically drawing in your blessings. There is another truth you must seize: when your clothing resonates with the vibrations of blessings, heaven begins to remove any individuals whose spirits might hinder your ascension. This explains why someone drew back from you recently, it elucidates why someone's tone shifted, why certain behaviors changed. It was not rejection. It was divine protection. Your attire revealed your imminent elevation, and heaven would not permit the wrong people to witness this transformation. Relationships are being rearranged. Some individuals have vanished because they cannot accompany you into your next chapter. Others have remained because their spirits align with your destiny. What looms ahead is sacred, forcing heaven to prepare every aspect of your being. This is why your clothing evolved first. Not due to style or fashion, but because your identity is transforming. Your attire now carries the vibrations of abundance, healing, attraction, and divine alignment. Be prepared, a stranger may smile at you, someone might respectfully engage you for no discernible reason, or someone may stare at you in a manner suggesting they recognize something within you. They are sensing your rising energy before you fully acknowledge it. The spiritual realm is already celebrating your next chapter, and the physical world is beginning to reflect it. But there is even more significance. Your clothing is indicating not only blessings arriving but also the people heaven is sending into your life. Someone is being prepared for you, someone whose presence will significantly impact your path. This individual has already discerned your energy, they have sensed your presence and taken note of you, albeit without knowing precisely why. Your clothing revealed your glow to them, and soon their heart will respond. Prepare yourself, for when heaven sends someone whose destiny is intertwined with yours, everything around you will begin to align. Your energy will elevate, your clothing will morph, your presence will strengthen, your confidence will flourish, and your intuition will sharpen. You are currently in the preparatory phase. Your attire is proclaiming something significant. You are stepping into the timeline originally by heaven for you, a timeline that shall not face delays, interruptions, or failures this time. Heaven is not finished with this message. There is more for you to absorb, much more, because the next segment reveals what your clothing signifies about your past, present, and future, an extraordinary truth that will open your eyes to the remarkable possibilities ahead.